there. For Thingus. I need a pillow. I'm short. I mean, it's not that the pillow is going to make me taller, but maybe I'll just make camera.
Okay, so here, this is your mare profile.
All right.
Can you hit controls? Yeah. Okay, so now you can send all this shit.
Okay. I don't ever use break. Okay, so Excel, that's good. Look back. I'm never going to do that. So
Okay.
I should make that like. Cute.
That is cute.
So
did this work? We don't have soundboard.
drift. Okay. I want it to be.
That wasn't a good sound.
No, I don't like hearing the unplugged.
It was
sound.
probably just the soundboard because I pulled it closer.
We're pretty echoey. It could just be because we're in the basement. Unless you mean like a real strong echo.
Yeah, like echo.
Yeah, like are you hearing us more than once or
Hello? Is that better?
I would really prefer.
We got that.
How do you set it?
You just use the A button. Oh.
Hold and release inputs for drip. Oh, okay.
You're too slow.
Can you set it?
I don't know what controls you want.
No, just set controls and then tell me what they are, and that'll be fine.
I'm trying. It doesn't work for the buttons that I chose. It worked for the trigger.
The mics are doubling. All right, let's see.
Maybe they're just too close to each other, or maybe I'm talking, looking at you like that.
Yeah, that could be it.
Yeah, I needed it closer to my face, but then it blocks my beautiness.
Is it better when we're close like that? Does that sound a little gooder?
Is it? Yeah, is that better?
We'll try and speak into the mic.
Here, let's see. You want action? I'll make it L bumper. That's the ring button.
Okay.
Use item. That's R bumper. Drift will be either L or R trigger. Turn, all that good shit is fine.
Oh my god. It was Mutant Astronaut. It was them. It was their.
Oh, it was your problem.
It was you. It was you. I was working with Edmundo on the game last week, and he was like, all right, check it out. I fixed everything in this new build, and I checked it out, and I'm like, okay, well, everything's working perfectly except the up arrow. Hey, can you do something about this? And it's like 11 p.m. I'm like, I'm gonna see what I can do, but I don't know what I can do. And like, you know, he's in bed, and it's like 20 minutes later that I'm like, oh, the up arrow on my keyboard doesn't work anymore.
Do you want to choose your character?
Yeah. Wow, I can be any of these characters? Oh, Bug.
Yeah, the bug is cute.
Cute.
You can also change it later again. All right, let's play.
Let's play. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Thingus. We're playing Ringus.
Yeah,
right?
we're playing Ringus. Wait, go back. Tag in.
You've got my controls.
I'm holding it.
Yeah.
Ooh.
All right, I gotta tag in. Wait. As Mare?
Yeah, as Mare.
All good.
Yeah.
Local play. Wow, there sure is a lot. Race?
Yeah.
Grand Prix?
Sure.
Relaxed.
Yeah, let's do relaxed.
Children.
Children. Like me.
Cute.
Yeah, this game is unsellable. This game is a masterpiece.
I don't know what I
What's
did.
with the audio?
I'm fucked.
The audio sounds fucked.
Uh-oh.
It's like it waited for the race to begin to start fucking up.
And fuck it did.
And fuck it does.
Okay, I did my ring bail.
Yeah, that's like a viv.
A viv.
The last resort. Maybe the problem will just fix itself.
Like it did last time. Ugh, that's annoying.
Yeah.
Heck, bad. Ring?
Heck bad.
So, oh, I see. So you just like ride the rings and they make you fast.
Yeah, you just hold the ring button the whole time.
Oh, fun! Holy shit, that rules. I'll see if I can fuck with the capture card when we're done with this round. When did this game come out?
Like last year.
It's so great. I can already tell.
Yeah, like this game is a Sonic fan game, and when I started playing it, my first thought was immediately like, they can't make this at Sega.
They're not allowed.
Well, they don't know how, and they're not allowed.
Yeah.
You know, you can't make this at Sega, but why? It's because Sega doesn't even know what Sonic is so great about. Like Sega just sees Sonic as slopic. It's like, you know, just literally anything o'clock.
Oh my god.
Like nobody cares. They just know that it's like it's something that's baked into people's brains. That's where it gets its perceived value from. That everybody knows Sonic. But that's bullshit, because they make it look like nothingness. They make it look like generic garbage. They don't make it look like this, and then you see this and you realize this is what Sonic is all about. This is what
Sonic is all about, like speed.
Pure ADHD.
Yeah. It's true.
Yeah, like everything is bright. Everything is cool. There's a Lisa frankness to everything.
Yes.
It's the 90s again playing this. It's like you're allowed to do this, but you're not allowed to sell it.
Right. I mean, this is great because it's like mode 7 looking, but it's actual 3D.
It's
right?
cool. Yeah, and like it's got 2D characters and 3D backgrounds. It's got like this old computerness to it. Yes. Like it looks kind of like a Sega Saturn game or something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it looks fucking cool. I guess I don't auto die when I lose the race.
You don't auto die. You have to stay here and suffer. Wasn't there a button that kills the opponent? If I want you to die.
All right, let's see. Should I mess with the capture card a bit?
Okay. I mean, it sounds like it's working now. It's only when we're playing.
Is Thingus later than usual? Only by a couple of minutes. We started a little late because we were getting the tech going, but basically the same time it always starts. Friendly, familiar, 8:45 EST.
Yeah, it's usually about the same time.
Yeah, this sounds fine. Fuck going.
Yeah, there's nothing. Maybe it's just all the clicking, all the Bluetoothing.
Could be.
All these computers hate each other.
Yes, I think that might be it.
Do you think the red Charmin bears hate the blue Charmin bears? They have different ideas about how to wipe your ass. And like they're both obsessed with wiping their ass, but they have very slightly different take. You know, one family is purists on like the strong and absorbent toilet paper, while the others swear by the soft and squeezable toilet paper.
Which one of them wants like a toilet paper that's gentle on the septic tank of their RV?
That would be the Red Bear family, no question. They vote for Republicans, and they do not have a bidet, while the Blue family has a bidet. And, you know, the Red Bear family has been over there, and it's like, I'm not getting a bidet, but then they sit on it, and it's warm, and they're like, oh. But I think the Red Bear family would be torn by this. They would be like, they would come to the conclusion that only natural butt warmth is the way to go.
Right. Dad needs to sit on the toilet before you do.
Dad gets rid of all the toilets except one so that it's always warm.
I don't think the blue bears are Democrats. I think you're wrong about that.
Yeah.
I think they're both Republicans.
Yeah.
All of the bears are Republicans.
Well, they
right?
say they're Democrats. They're essentially Republicans.
Right. Yeah, you're right.
They're libs.
They're Joe Biden, Kamala Harris-ass voting Democrat.
Yeah, they're able to put their differences aside to be pro-war.
Yes, exactly.
They have war with each other.
Bear war.
Yeah.
Toilet paper war. Well, all right. This brings us to a subject I was going to get to anyway. That the only form of democracy that we have in America, and I'm saying the only democracy that we have, is that you can get mad at a commercial and make it go away.
Yeah, we've talked about this before, that the consumer riot is the only way you can have any power anymore.
Yes.
Is if you and enough consumers. I feel like I saw there, some people call it cancel culture. I saw today, like, a lot of people were talking big shit about Jimmy Fallon, and I was looking at that thinking, have we finally gotten to the point where we can get rid of Jimmy Fallon?
Yeah, we gotta get rid of that guy. What were they saying?
Just that he had the ChatGPT dude on, and people were like, this guy actually likes a lot of scams, if you ask me. Oh, yeah, it's nice here. The music is unhappy.
Yeah, the music's unhappy.
All right, we're just gonna have to keep talking so no one notices. Just go online and look up the soundtrack to this game because it's really good.
Yeah.
You know that if I would ever shut up, which I won't.
No, we won't shut up because we don't want you to hear the unpleasantness of the music.
It's very annoying, but when I'm talking, I don't hear it.
No.
So
listen to our sweet velvety voice.
Talking. But yeah, what were we saying?
Jimmy Fallon.
Jimmy Fallon.
So he had the OpenAI guy on,
and people were like, he also had Trump on. He also had some NFT monkey on.
Why would anyone think Jimmy Fallon was any good?
No, they wouldn't. It's just that, like, there was never any. We never had the choice. It was like 25 years ago when he was instated.
Yes.
Right? It's political.
He was instated around the time when, like, fellow cast members Tina Fey and Amy Poehler were legitimately getting
he's got that
famous.
Dr. Phil-ness where, like, nobody remembers this, but Dr. Phil was instated. He was
Oprah.
By Oprah. He was put there.
Yeah, thanks a fucking lot.
Thanks a fucking lot. You gave us a quack.
Yeah, I actually saw, like, a fake, it was like an Onion headline today that Oprah was going to, like, go into the jungle and hunt him down because it's her fault for unleashing him into the world.
I don't think that'd be enough. I think we need to hunt Oprah after she hunts Dr. Phil.
Yeah, sorry, Oprah. That was a fucking crime against humanity to bring that man into the popular culture.
Yeah.
Even though I know quite a few people who love Dr. Phil, who can't get enough of that fucking guy.
Yeah.
That's fucking evil, right? Like, his show is fucking evil.
His show sucks, and it's all about exploiting the weak. Even Maury and, like, Jerry Springer were, like, a little bit, like, I don't know, they didn't have this fake doctorness about them.
Well, yeah, you're right. Like, Maury pretended to give a shit. He was more like a therapist kind of guy.
Yeah, I think Maury was trying not to give up on these people, and Dr. Phil is just like, I want a slice of that pie.
Yeah. No, he's repulsive. Yeah, I mean, and Jerry Springer, it's like, he was just openly creating a spectacle.
Right. He was doing, like, what Howard Stern does, where he puts, like, mentally unstable or mentally unfit people on the air because that's what you do.
Because that's
crazy
because that's
to
entertainment.
do that.
Yeah. Yeah, no, and it was never anything but that. Like, people would come on Jerry Springer and just immediately start fist fighting.
Yeah. Let's bring her out right now. And they like they don't sit down to like say anything. No, they're just fighting already.
They immediately fight. Like the audio immediately drops out because they start screaming.
And like the big security guys, like the amount of they just like multiply.
Oh man.
The amount of them just exponentially increases.
Yeah, no, it's just like, yeah.
I don't like that Sonic games rank you.
Yeah, they've always done that, haven't they?
Yes.
This is very faithful. All right, will I finally figure out the fault line thing here?
You know what I thought was really cool? This game is a Doom mod.
What?
Think about it. Doesn't it look and feel like one?
I mean, the second you said it, I was in awe.
It's in the spirit of Doom.
Is it literally a Doom mod?
Yeah, it's a Doom mod. I don't, it comes in like its own EXE package, but it's like
it was made using
using Doom. Doom is the engine.
Holy shit, man! Like id Software, like the gift that keeps on giving.
The gift that keeps on giving.
Right?
It's like oxygen. It's like the sun.
Yeah. Like I know that like John Romero just got like he had lost funding for his game, which is so fucked up to me, that like John Romero can't get funding.
Really?
But no, him and his wife Brenda Romero have a studio, and they were like at least like I think a year into a project it got canceled.
Oh, blow.
They lost their money, and I think they just got it back.
Yeah.
Which I wish them the best. I'm glad he's got opportunities to make games, but like dude doesn't need to do anything else for the rest of his life, and he still would have made like the game, right?
Yeah, I mean that is interesting that like okay.
Yeah.
We failed.
Yeah, I couldn't figure this one out
You
at all.
just have to get the items to throw out those things.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I'm just not paying attention enough to be good at this game.
I hate those mini stages. Oh no! No! If you go over that, you get a penalty.
Yeah, I know. And then it delays the entire race from starting. How embarrassing.
How embarrassing. Yeah, that's me, Blouse, because this is an unofficial game.
This is an original game.
Original game. Well, yeah, it's based off of a racing game that existed. So like this came out recently, but it's not like the first one of these.
Yeah.
It's a pretty good. It's like a pretty expanded sequel, I think.
Yeah.
There was a game before called Super Robo 2 Kart, which is based on a different Sonic game called Super Robo 2, and that was like just like a platforming game that looks a little bit more like a Doom mod. But like people have modded the shit out of this to look exactly like Sonic Adventure, just with 2D.
Jesus Christ!
It's so cool what you can do.
How many people worked on this game?
I don't know. I assume a lot.
A lot.
There was a community, so that's another reason that you can't just have a corporation can't make this. Like they can't even redesign their fucking logo. They need to outsource that.
Yeah, they need to outsource it. Well, yeah. I mean, I think the best thing seemingly that Sega does is they leave the fans alone.
Yeah, nothing. They just allow this to exist without shutting it down.
Yeah.
That's something that they do better than Nintendo. Nothing.
Yeah, they're really good at doing nothing, and their characters are beloved, and like all kinds of beautiful creations come out of it.
Well, this is like trying to, I don't know, it's like trying to take a dog's toy out of its mouth. It's like, good luck, dude. It's like, you're going to take Sonic out of a kid's arms, like it's like their favorite toy, and like say, oh no, this is wrong. We have to make his arms longer. They'll kill you. It'll be like the kid from the fucking Easter egg cartoon. And when you sing, and like his parents will kill you. It's like that's what a successful company like Nintendo does all day. They sue people for inappropriate or unauthorized use of my character.
They take the Easter egg kid and take away his toy. What is his toy? Is it like a hammer?
Well, it's more like Andy from Toy Story. They take away his buzz and say, "Oh, that's been recalled," and like give it back to him, and he's like different. He's like blue.
Jesus Christ!
It's like, oh, this buzz is better.
No.
He's tall. I liked the bad one.
No!
Well, yeah, like the Sonic design in this is so perfect. It's just like the original short design. He's just cute. Look how cute Tails is in this.
Yeah, I know.
It's like
he's
unbelievable.
Cute. He's cute. He's just like, wow, Sonic. No, he doesn't even talk.
He does talk. Like sometimes, like if you throw an item at somebody, he's like, "Serves you right," or something like that.
Oh fuck! I didn't even know there were voices.
Yeah, there's voices.
That's cute. Oh my god.
This whole thing is just like, I don't know, like it's got that coolness and that cuteness. It's like you don't really have either of those things in like a current Sonic game.
No!
It's just like, well, we're allowed to use Sonic. So.
Yeah, Sonic's not cute and he's not cool.
Well, Pizza Tower got that right. It's like, there's all these cute little things everywhere, and then there's all these horror faces, and it's like somehow all these aesthetics are great together.
Yeah, it's cool. Less Tommy Talaricos and more John Romero. All right, what do I know about Tommy Talaricos? Is that the guy who thinks he made the ooh sound from Minecraft? He owns the rights to it.
Really?
Well, somebody discovered it in one of his old games that like his production company made it.
Oh, that's so interesting.
And when he found that out, yeah, because he didn't know that. He, you know, he I'm sure he knew right away who made the sound.
We own that? Question mark?
Yeah. I'm sure he knew right away who made the sound. But then he started telling this fucking story about how, like, he and the sound designer, like, you know, engineered that sound together. He made this fucking story, like as if it was a fucking biopic with the making of.
We synthesized it from magic beans that we sold the cow for.
Yeah, no, he pretended like he was like remember when there was like I don't know, this is probably 20 years ago by now, but like remember that guy who like he didn't say he killed JonBenet Ramsey, but he was like, I was in the room with her when she died. No, you weren't.
What?
Like, I was there when she died.
So he was admitting to killing her.
No, he didn't kill her. He just made it up. He just made it up because, you know, 10 years after JonBenet Ramsey died, there was no killer found, and there's still no killer found. And now her parents, who might have done it, are dead.
Yeah. So now this guy and the news just wanted to bring all that fucking shit back.
Yeah, I mean,
just for one last gasp.
Yeah, that was already a long time ago. Nobody has claimed to have killed JonBenet Ramsey in a long time now. It's probably her parents. They're dead now.
Yeah.
But anyway,
she died. How is that a fault? I was pushing it to the water.
Yeah, no, I don't understand it. But anyway, yeah, that's what Tommy Tallarico was doing about the Minecraft sound. He was like, I was in the room with him as we came up with it together.
Well, yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like, if he's telling the truth, then that must mean that all of his sound effects are masterpieces.
Maybe,
and,
yeah.
You know, maybe we should be showing them a little more appreciation.
Well, the thing is that he did have some right to it. The thing is, like, you know, like Minecraft was essentially like, all right, you're right. What do you want? And he tried to make it as you know, much money as he possibly could. So he tried to like build the mythology of it as much as he could.
Yeah.
And you know, he asked for so much more than they offered.
Yeah.
Like just trying to inflate the value of that.
Yeah, like what is it worth? What does he say it's worth? It must be worth like 20 million if he's inflating.
He didn't specify how much he asked Minecraft for, but he made a video where he said that, you know, there was like at least another 0 in front of what he wanted. So like I think some YouTube video that I watched this on, like they disseminated that he was like asking for money in the millions, and they were talking about giving him money in like the tens of thousands.
Yeah. I mean, you know, what are you gonna do? It's just a sound effect used, and it's just because it's a really big game that you give a shit.
Yeah,
it's like
exactly.
You shouldn't even be wasting your time with them because Microsoft sucks.
He didn't even know that until like recently. It's such an old sound effect. He didn't even know.
You know, that guy should stop that. I think that it's possible to make 2 really popular, well-known things, and sometimes you can make something that's even more well-known than the first thing. I've done it over and over. I really have.
Yeah.
It's like, you're not gonna know me as the this thing guy. You're gonna know me as the that thing guy.
Oh hell yeah. Right. You don't think people know. You don't think people know yet what they're gonna know you as.
You don't know what you're messing with. I'm gonna tell you now. I'm a mean green mother from outer space. And I'm big green man. I really feel inspired this week. Messing around with puppets. I think I'm maybe getting back on track with where I started a long time ago.
Something felt like a new form to play with today for you. Yeah. Like you found a new toy. You found a new pencil you like to draw with.
Totally, yeah.
That's wonderful. That's transformative, you know? It's like a new era.
Yeah. Well, yeah, like when I made Dog of Wisdom, I was dreaming about what I could do with what I have now. It's like the possibilities are really endless. I don't even know what I'll do. I want to experiment.
That's a great feeling.
Like just like having the camera go around Mario, I couldn't do that before.
Right. Yeah. It seems to me like, how long that video take you to make?
A minute. I don't know.
Really?
Like no time at all. I mean, I spent a few hours modeling the character, playing with it, getting used to it, making that background, and then animating the camera.
But if you already had all of your models.
Yeah, like with all that stuff made, it took me like 5 minutes.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's fun.
That's a scrap. That's just a doodle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
it looks
fun.
like it looks like a stop motion cartoon that I spent like 20 hours on.
Wow. That's amazing. Okay, so yeah, you've got a new medium to play with.
Yeah. I've for a very long time been interested in motion capture. Because I saw the movie Little Shop of Horrors, and I was like, how'd they do that? How the fuck did they do that? And it turns out they filmed the giant plant mouth in slow motion so that they could get all those like specific mouth positions. Yep. And it seemed like the first and last time anyone had ever done that. Like it feels like I do not see anyone trying that in the computer.
I mean, I think it's an extremely impressive what would be called a practical effect, because Rick Moranis had to act in slow motion to match the speed of the plant. And you know, I guess that sort of thing is not conducive to all types of acting. It's more of a stunt. But it's an awesome effect.
Yeah. Yeah, slow Rick Moranis is a great effect. It's like, why is no one doing that now?
Yeah.
Like, you know, like no one is making anything that looks like that with computer graphics.
No.
So they should just be doing puppets still. Like,
People
it's
should
still
be doing
cool.
puppets.
And well, I'm thinking that the thing I want to do is similar, but not a replacement. I don't think you can have like a CG replacement for a giant plant monster that's in the room with you.
No.
And no technology, no animatronics will ever be better than slow Rick Moranis to match it. You have to do it that way still. Well, you know, I was testing it out in slow motion. You can really get such great acting when you slow it down like that.
Oh wow.
And you know, the fact that I can do different layers of myself, like I could do different shoots of like maybe like if there's 3 parts of the mouth, I could do 1 part separately and 2 parts together and then just splice them together. And like that would have you know, that would be something that would have taken like a 5-person puppet, like 5 people to get.
God
like,
damn.
Like, I'm just imagining what you could do, and you know, I haven't done it yet, but I know you can do it. And you know, Dog of Wisdom was like the prototype of that. Like, I've never been able to capture, to actually like save the keyframes before.
I mean, it sounds like you've never been able to rig something up that would allow your films to be as immediate as you're planning to be with this.
Yeah.
Acting, like basically live action, but you know, like motion capture, but you're being your cartoon characters.
Right. It's like when they tell you how to animate, like an animation school, and like, you know, when you read like about the Disney animators and all that, they made so much motion, like a reference video to study the motion, and to understand how it works and to copy it, and
they would act it out.
Yeah, they'd act it out. So like, this is just me acting it out. It's just straight to that.
Yeah.
It's just me acting it out to you seeing it.
Yeah.
It's like cutting out the middleman of the animator.
Yeah.
But like, the great part is that you can still animate now. Before, I had to do it perfectly in 1 take.
Right.
Or I had to get the takes
right.
really close.
Exactly. It's not like a Facebook Live video where it's just like rendering in real time.
Yeah.
You can then finesse it and make it finished.
Yeah. I can change the camera or make different shots of different of the same shoot. Different camera.
That's exciting.
Yeah, that seems like something that I've never been able to do. Something that would definitely open up the doors. Like, I've just been waiting before I had this ability. Before, I was constrained to one very old program that had a plug-in, and now I have Blender. I can use any version of Blender, basically, to make this work.
That's awesome.
And it was just a cheap $15 thing on Itch. It was a plug-in that's existed for like a year.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Amazing. The work of open source developers is, you know, very, very important to what we end up doing. Like,
yeah.
You know, because we're not making like generative AI images, but we're using excellent software.
Yes.
That has existed often for free. For decades.
Or $15 changes my life.
Yeah. Exactly. I use Adventure Game Studio and Sprite on my computer all day.
Yeah.
And I'm creating everything with that.
Mm-hmm.
This is so cool. I love the springboards. This is really a fun one.
This game makes me think of like, what if we had a society that was just everything fucking free?
Well, like, I mean, you know, you had any sort of like universal basic income, you could explore that possibility.
Yeah.
Like if you had UBI, you would just have people who like all they did was like play and make video games.
Yeah, like a game that maybe you can't sell.
Yeah. That doesn't need to be sold.
I mean, these people must have some version of that. I don't know exactly where they. I mean, I don't know. Maybe something tragic. Maybe someone in their family died and left them millions of dollars, and now they don't need to work.
I mean,
they try to give back.
I think that's what it is sometimes.
Yeah.
Like people with like a lot of free time who make things like this that can't be sold. This could also just be people with day jobs who are working on this whenever they can.
Yeah, I think that's likely. I think it's probably just people who have jobs. I assume it's people who work in the video game industry because this is such a fun game. They know everything that makes it a good Sonic game and a good Mario Kart. Like this feels, to me, this feels like a Mario Kart sequel. Do I play another or should we play another game?
Yeah, we can move on. Okay. You want to play My House?
Yeah. Let's try My House.
All right.
Should I play that?
Yeah, you should definitely.
Okay.
How we quit?
Look at this is made like a Sakurai game. It's like so good.
Good fucking job, guys.
Yeah.
Amazing game.
Yeah, it's really fun. I think Oscar will think it's fun too.
Oh yeah, I mean, I won't even be able to explain to him that this is not the people who made Sonic. Like he doesn't care what.
He doesn't care. Well, it says Sega everywhere. Yeah. It says Sega because Sega is like the aesthetic. I was thinking about that while watching that the like videos about Walt Disney where he was saying he is just an idea. And it's like Disney is also just an idea. Sega is an idea.
I keep meaning to watch that video you've been talking about, the Disney robot video. That's like 4 hours long.
Yeah. Well, that had something similar to what I've been doing. I think this is why I've been so obsessed because I knew I was really close to having this, and I guess one day I just looked it up and it existed. Like they had a little Stitch that you could talk to at Disney World, and people love that because the Stitches like they
Can you get out of this?
Huh?
Can you get out of this with the controller?
I don't know how.
It's not like an exit.
No.
I mean,
But yeah, like they had like a little robot, or they had a little computer Stitch. Like you just like talk to somebody who's puppeting Stitch with a video game controller, and it's like a really cheap exhibit, but it's fun. It's like you just do Stitch's voice kind of easily.
It's good.
I hope the audio works on this one.
I hear it.
Okay. Freedom.
Not working?
Oh.
Here you go.
Do I need the mouse?
I don't know. You might just need it to get going. No.
Wait, what?
I think it's not working.
Oh.
That's too bad. Oh, that's too bad. I wanted to play My House. Does anybody know how to run these WADs?
They're not gonna help us.
Look here, why don't you play a little Nightmare Kart?
Let me play Snood.
Snood? Okay. Da-da-da.
But yeah, like.
Oh, sorry.
No!
Sorry, I'm just gonna.
So bad.
I'm just trying to make the window big.
Don't! Yeah, like it doesn't take a lot to just like have a character be cute or do something silly.
I could, you know, it could be because I am drawing like so much sprite artwork that I'm just like so fucking sick of it. But I would love a new way to draw cute things. I feel like I've been doing the same cute things the same way for a while.
You should try 3D, because as someone who's always complained about the aesthetic of 3D, I'm kind of curious what you would make.
Try out the thing that I've hated.
The thing that you've complained about it, but maybe those limitations that made it ugly are gone.
Right, or maybe I'll find the limitations appealing.
Right. I mean, there were things you liked, like Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
That was limited.
The limited, yeah. Well, I was saying, like, I was showing you earlier, like, this game that just came out, Angeline Era. It's got this adorable, like, PlayStation 1 and 64 sprite aesthetic. And it's not trying to be a retro game. It's trying to be, like, you know, a whole new thing. But it just feels like you would feel closer to those characters because they're not detailed. But you can like imagine them a little bit more. There's something about it.
Yeah, like you can see the strings on the puppet.
Yeah.
And it's like when you can see the strings but you still buy into it, there's something about it.
Yeah.
It's the Fred Rogers-ness.
Wow. Yeah, it's all about the buy-in.
Yeah, you buy into it.
Like the worse the thing is, the more it needs to like get you to buy into it.
Yeah, it needs you to buy into it. It's like the sad little tiger puppet. He's like, please buy me.
Yeah, no, the little tiger puppet.
And you totally believe that he's sad. It totally works.
Yeah, like he's so sad. His face doesn't even move. He doesn't have a mouth.
Oh my god! I wish I could show you the way I can make Mario do different expressions just by moving his head. If I change the lighting so it's like above him, just making him like put his head down, puts like a shadow over his eyes and makes him look sad.
Oh my god!
It's so funny. You have to see that shit.
Puppets.
Yeah, little 3D puppets made from primitives. Like I think that's a really appealing look, even though it's very, you know, crundy.
I like that it's crundy.
Yeah. That's a type of 3D modeling I know you can do right now, is just make stuff out of shapes.
I like that.
Yeah.
Maybe that'll be what I do when I finish my game.
When you have a 3D modeling program, you start with primitives, which are just like sphere, cylinder, torus, cube, and that kind of thing. And you can just like you can edit them so that they look like a, you know, more complicated object, or you could just put more primitives in and make it entirely out of primitives.
Right, like cones and stuff.
Yeah, it's fun.
And then just draw their face, right?
Yeah, you could just make it out of spheres or something. You can find different ways to draw it. You could draw it with a texture, but that's like even more complicated. So making something entirely out of primitives is like more fun.
More fun than drawing it on.
Yeah, well, I mean, I always found texturing to be a pain in the ass, but maybe it is pretty fun to paint stuff on the face.
Yeah, give them just a little bit of a flat drawing.
Yeah, like the pupils, the eyes. Yeah, I could do that. I don't even know where to begin. I'm just thinking, because like I remember when I first got the leap motion thing working with my hand, I didn't know what I was doing just yet. I made like a little dodo bird or something. I made like a bird, like a just like a neck with a bird face on it. And I had to go, and that eventually just became the dog.
Right.
Yeah, like I mean, people have been asking me for Dog of Wisdom 4 for a long time, and I think maybe now.
Oh, I
Maybe
see.
now
Now you're
I
thinking.
I'm thinking about it. Like, yeah, like I told them maybe, but it wasn't on my it wasn't my focus currently.
No, but now you're coming back to
I'm
that.
coming back to it because I feel like the technology is advancing, and there's a lot more I can do with Dog of Wisdom now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if it needs to be more advanced. It's just I have some ideas that I feel like fit that I could probably do now, like a more cinematic kind of feel. I don't know.
Da, 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 da.
This looks so nice.
Yeah. The shit.
What is that stuff in the background?
It's like Christmas.
It's Christmas. Away.
Ugly fucking faces.
Yeah.
Horrible snood blocks. I was just like making an ugly face. Like I'll wipe that smile off your face.
Yeah.
Fucking snood blocks.
Yeah, I think that's a big part of this game, that they're just like shitty assholes that you destroy.
Yeah, go away.
Make them die. Yeah, you make them non-existent.
I just zap them with your big cock.
Yeah, load them up into my ball. To my one ball.
Yeah, the snoot is stored in the balls. Oh no.
Oh no, let's see you get out this one.
Da da da. Da da da. I got on my notes here. Okay, I heard. All right, I heard about a couple things this week.
Yeah.
I heard that there was this video game that came out called, what was it called? It was called like Epic Meat or something. Meat King. It'd have been like Meat King. This game is made by Amazon. Like Amazon published it, and it had an absolutely massive marketing budget, and they expected there to be like 100,000 concurrent players, and there's an average of 23 concurrent players. It is such an unbelievable failure. The most people that have ever played it at once are 320.
Oh brother.
The studio is like shutting down. This cannot be made right.
Yeah.
So they very, very badly miscalculated the reach of this project. According to people who pay attention to games, it was nobody had heard of it, or if they did, it just looked so unappealing that they didn't pay attention. It didn't look good. But one of the things they spent a shitload of money on was like a Mr. Beast video, and it seems that like the Mr. Beast video did not garner them any customers at all. So I heard about that at the same time that I heard someone saying that there have been a lot of rumors about Mr. Beast's numbers being fake for some time now.
Yeah.
I was wondering what you thought of that.
I haven't heard of that before, but sounds, yeah, totally real that it's fake. Because, you know, I've seen like what those videos are. It's just like, just looks like garbage. Like no one's really watching that, I guess.
Well, something I've heard is that a lot of YouTube numbers are inflated based on like just shit that gets left on when somebody's sleeping or like a baby is using an iPad.
No.
So like it's like low, you know, no one's focusing on it. It's just auto playing.
Yeah.
And that like, you know, certain videos that perform well in the algorithm will like automatically play like that. I don't know how they're performing well on the algorithm. Maybe because they're automatically playing like that. Like it's just feeding itself, right?
Yeah.
So inevitably, if that's how it works, you would get videos that their popularity makes absolutely no sense. And then it eventually turns out that no one was actually watching that.
Yeah. Nobody was watching that. Okay, great. Good to know. I was trying to figure out why is this so big? I guess it was all just fake. It was all just smoke and mirrors.
Well, you know, I don't know if it's true, but it's like if you want to.
It just sounds right.
It sounds right.
You
Yeah.
asked me how I think. I think that's true.
Okay. All right. That's about where I'm at with it too. I have like there nothing verifiable about what I'm saying.
I mean, is there any more information like how much of it is fake?
I just saw somebody say, you know, it can't all be fake. It can't all be fake. But that, you know, Mr. Beast's audience has, you know, aged and you know, mostly like aged away from him.
That was fast.
I mean, he's been around for a few years now, right?
He's been around for like 3 years.
It feels like longer than that.
He's been for 3 years, and you know, there are people who are big fans of me who are like been there for like 20 years.
Yeah.
It's like that. I don't know. It's like how is that like a long time? I guess it's just if your work fucking sucks, is it worth a damn?
If your work fucking sucks, then 3 years is a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they say the same thing for Drake, that he inflated his numbers.
Yeah.
And that was something he accused Kendrick of, obviously, because he was doing it.
He was doing it, right. He was inflating his Spotify numbers.
Lame.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, obviously nobody fucking listens to that.
I mean, that's crazy though, you know? Because in my mind, like Drake was like the #1 pop star.
But like that was like 15 years ago. And he has, you know, like Mr. Beast, he is like radioactively decayed. It's like, you know, the more radioactive, the faster the decay.
Yeah, because like Drake was a meme like a decade ago.
That was a meme. I mean, people still share that meme, but like, does it still coincide with like the listening of his music, or is it just the meme? You know, nobody really like. You know, it's like it wasn't just Drake either. It was like a lot of stars were inflating their numbers.
Yeah,
it's all because of they're worried about their image. It's really annoying.
They're worried about any decline at all. Like you know, you ever I don't know if you have any bands like this you follow who like, you know, their fame was like just a brief distraction from the fact that they just want to be in a band together. And if you see them perform, they seem like, you know, their fame allowed them to have like enough of an audience that they can like, you know, keep doing shows, keep selling albums and shit. But they don't really care to make like another hit album, you know? I feel like it happens. I'm struggling to think of an example of a band that would describe for me. You know, just like a band that's like been around, like I love like Built to Spill, you know, just like some band that's just still like cranking them out every few years. And some good shit. Although I don't know when their last one was. I haven't been paying attention. Sorry, Built to Spill.
Well, they spilled you.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, like, you know, people say you know, someone fell off, but like people also fall off from listening to them. It's not like you can listen to Dr. Dre your whole life, right?
No, no, exactly. You know, I'll probably come back to Dr. Dre, but I don't need him to make another album because I'm not going to listen to it. I'm
No.
going to listen to The Chronic.
Yeah.
And maybe one day I'll get into that other album from like 2000 that everybody liked by him.
Well, yeah, I mean, I think there are people who are fans of me that have been like fans for a long time. And then there's like these new fans who are saying I fell off. I don't think it's the old fans saying that.
The new ones are saying that you fell off because they've been familiar with you for like 5 months.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, that kind of makes sense. You know, as a daily YouTube watcher, like I didn't used to be, and now I watch YouTube every day.
Yeah.
I can tell you that the shelf life for a channel for me, it used to be longer, and now it's like a few months.
Yeah.
I hate to say it, but I get the rhythm and the formula of a YouTuber, and then I get so sick of it, and I'm done. But I think what you do is different because you're not like a YouTuber making like, do diets work? You know, like when I'm looking for like informational YouTube videos, I find shit like this.
Right.
But even like, kind of like cultural commentary YouTube channels, I'm just like, ugh, you're just looking for shit to make a video about, motherfucker. You're not waiting to be seized by a topic, are you?
Yeah.
And yeah, Spoon, Mutant Astronaut. That's a perfect example. Spoon. They had a little bit of a moment in the 2000s, and they've just been making a good, as far as I know, a good album every couple of years forever. Good stuff. I think Wilco and Jeff Tweedy are still doing it. I mean, the Flaming Lips are still going.
I mean, what are they supposed to do? Die? Like, they're still themselves after you've stopped listening to their album.
Well, I think it's more just like the life of a musician is like, pretty turbulent.
Yeah.
You have to travel so much. And that doesn't suit people who like, want to settle down eventually or find it difficult to travel as they age.
Yeah.
Like, how the fuck is Paul McCartney still fucking touring, He's like 80 years old.
He's probably got lots of drugs that put him out on the plane.
I think he's healthy. I think he's just like a healthy guy.
Yeah.
He went vegan like long before anybody else wanted to. And I think he takes care of himself. He's just a skinny lad from Liverpool.
Yeah. Yeah, he's been alive.
Yeah.
Despite what they say.
Oh yeah, no. Exactly. It's so funny that Paul is the one that people joke about being dead all this time.
Yeah.
He's been the most alive. He's been just making whatever music he wants.
Yes, that's a great example.
He doesn't
Paul
care.
McCartney is after. Well, I mean, it's after the fact of everyone looking and seeing. It's after the fact of the Beatles and rock and roll. But that doesn't mean his life has to be over.
No.
And, as a musician, there was no beginning or end to it.
No, I mean, this has been his whole life. Like,
it's really just what he is to us has changed.
Yeah.
I think if you listen to what he's making now and you really like it, that's great. I don't know what he's making now, but he's got to be in his 80s.
Every time I check in on the music he's making, I'm like, this is good.
Yeah,
and I don't care I don't care to like listen to it a lot,
right.
But like, it's good.
Yeah, it's actually pretty good. It's like, hey, he's Paul McCartney.
He's still Paul McCartney.
Still Paul McCartney, still making music that's good. It's like I can expect it to be as good as ever.
Yeah.
which is like kind of a weird thing. It's like, no, bro was supposed to fall off and crash out and get assassinated.
I mean, he made the Beatles like fucking 50 years ago.
Yeah.
You know, like George wasn't even 30 when the Beatles ended.
Oh man.
And then his life wasn't that much longer. He died in his 50s.
Yeah.
But even then, it was like, you know, that was so many years ago. Like, what percentage of his life ago was that? And people are still talking about the Beatles.
Yeah.
And then, you know, if the Beatles were all you had, then yeah, you'd be like, oh man, I wish I was as famous as when I was in the Beatles. Let's get back together, guys. And, you know, but like none of them ever did. And I don't know, maybe, you know, if John hadn't died, if George hadn't died, we'd have seen some Netflix The Beatles shit by now.
Yeah, some Netflix The Beatles. It's like George still died, but we're gonna do it with John anyway.
Yeah. Right, George still died of old age, but John didn't get shot. Well, no, George didn't die of old age. He actually, I think
he had cancer, right?
He had cancer that I think was exacerbated by like a physical like attack from one of his fans.
Shit.
Yeah.
I didn't know he was attacked.
I think so.
Oh,
I think so. And he died a few years later.
Damn.
Yeah. It was fucking dangerous to be the Beatles.
Yeah. Paul is just like happily playing his piano.
Yeah,
no one's killed him yet.
No one's killed him. Oh my god.
It's just like Paul playing his piano and someone's shooting at it.
Yeah, he's untouchable. He's like Arnold Schwarzenegger in an action movie.
Yeah.
There's just no bullet will fucking touch him.
Well, yeah, it's weird to see that in that documentary how they just like walk into that building and like people are just like standing there waiting. It's like, hey, big fans. It's like there's no guy with a gun or anything.
No,
there's no 7 guys with a gun.
7 guys
like
with a gun.
If you watch the video for Not Like Us, it's like there's a part where Kendrick is in like a big crowd of people. If you look closely, you can see a lot of those guys are bodyguards.
Oh my
like,
god,
they're like gripping him.
Yeah,
like,
he's a little guy
he's
out
a little
there.
Dude, and it's a huge crowd of people.
Oh my
so
god,
he's like surrounded by just like nonchalant bodyguard guys.
Yeah. No, you never know when a 20-something at your concert has had enough of. You don't know.
Well, you know, maybe the lady walking the poodle was actually James Bond hired to protect Ringo, but we'll never know, and we're not supposed to.
Yeah, I mean, John was signing autographs for that guy earlier in the day.
Oh.
He left his studio.
He was also outside his house when he left.
Yeah, he was either going like to his studio or his house, and what's his name? The boy was standing out there, and John signed an autograph for him.
Yeah.
And then he shot him like a few hours later when he was coming home. I'm not saying like, you know, after all he did for him, he shot him. Just like they didn't pay that any mind. That was just like whatever.
Yeah.
Just like headed out. Like the way I see it with Paul McCartney, and I don't know that this is the truth. He must love touring. He still does it because Ringo's always putting his setting boundaries, but I feel like Paul knows that he's not going to be able to like see his fans in person as much as they want before he dies. You know, there'll never be enough of him for everybody.
Yeah.
And if he can do some more shows, he can see some more people. Like he did shows in New York last year where you could get the tickets were like $35. Wow. But you had to know about it and like go straight to the box office and get it.
Yeah.
So I actually have some friends who did that. Like they ran over to the New York concert, like the box office, and got Paul McCartney tickets for like under $40.
Nice.
And it was almost like a secret concert, you know, just like trying to get trying to like get in front of a few more people.
But only a few more.
Yeah.
Like Dash from The Incredibles. He's just like, make it close. He's I mean, I guess they must have had to keep the rooftop thing a whole big secret, or else people would just be like sniping them from the rooftops.
Oh, right. They didn't tell anyone they were going to play on the roof.
Don't want to play on this.
Yeah. Well, people were up there. Yeah, this terrible stage. People were up there. Like they showed that in the documentary. They make sure we see in this current edit that we know that there were strangers in like total, like, you know, there was air between them and the Beatles.
Yeah, but this was the final Beatles performance, so if they died here, it'd be like, okay.
Yeah, the last time they performed.
They were concerned that the floor was gonna give out under all like the drum set and shit.
Yes, but
all the amps.
They did it anyway. It was probably very dangerous, but they wanted danger on their own terms.
Yeah. You know, the cops got involved, but they weren't doing shit about it.
No, well, because they kind of expected the band to stop playing, and the people in the building, just like delayed their being able to get upstairs. Just like made them stand around saying like it's not safe for you to go up there, and like they don't know why, like they don't explain why. The cop is just like, can you tell them to come down then? Are you going to tell them to stop? And they're just like standing in the lobby like, what's going on now? Are you telling them to stop? Yeah, I think so. And just like, for, you know, I don't know how long that actually went on, but like the documentary makes it seem as if they did that for a long time before the cops actually went up there. And when the cops went up there, you can see Paul like turn his head and he sees the cops. And I think somebody else stops, like maybe George and Ringo stop, and Paul just starts playing again and just like encourages them to start playing again. They refuse to stop. Like they knew something shit like this was going to happen, and they were just like, whatever, man. Like if we get arrested, like whatever. And
if we're arrested as the Beatles.
Yeah. Right, and then when the band breaks up, legally you can't hold them anymore. You can't they can't be considered responsible anymore. They can't arrest husband and wife for the same crime. I am so excited because the comeback is coming back. It's coming back. This is my comeback.
I don't need to see that.
I'm so happy.
I really don't need to see that because I still haven't gotten through the first 2 seasons.
Is it because it's unbearable?
It's unbearable. I mean, it's a really funny show. I recommend it, but it's unbearable. Oh, like, there's a whole category of things I like that are unbearable, but I don't even want to watch them, but I would recommend them.
I feel like your unbearable one is Peep Show, right?
Oh my god. Well, I mean, that show is I guess I think it's really funny, so I watch it anyway. But like that show is unbearable. It's sometimes it's like not funny if it's too bad, but like other times it's just like, holy shit, I can't believe these fucking British people. They're anti-animal humor. It's like terrible, but so fucking funny. It's like there's like the crimes against animals they do in these jokes, and it's always done so perfectly. They make the animal as non-realistic as possible. Like the animal is always like a stuffed animal or something that looks totally fake. There was a YouTube video that's like the Slap 2, and I feel like it's a parody of something that this parody is more popular than. Like there's a show called The Slap, apparently.
Yeah, I remember The Slap.
And like The Slap 2 is like a guy is just like slapping everyone at this party. It's like First he slaps a kid, then he slaps his own kid, then he slaps the kid's dad, then he slaps the mom, and then the cops come and he slaps the cops, and then there's like a cat in a tree and he slaps that. That cat is like a stuffed doll. And I think that's in line with like the dead parrot joke. It's in line with like, you know, throw glass off screen. Like, you know, there's like this recurring thing in British humor specifically about animals getting killed, and it's really fake. So, you know, you can't even be mad.
Right. You can't get upset. Like animals being right. Like terrible animal noises and like strangling a stuffed squirrel.
Yeah. There's like a lot of like a dog or a cat getting killed or like a bird dying.
And a person being like, "What happened to my pet?"
There's
unbearable.
There's an episode of Peep Show like that where the guy is like trying to help her find the dog, even though he knows full well that they cooked and ate it. And like they show him eating the dog like leg, and it's literally just a turkey leg.
That's so fucking good. Oh my god. Yeah, that's unbearable.
Yeah.
That's awful.
Yeah.
The comeback is the same way, where it's just like, it is just fucking merciless. Like, especially when the season of the show begins. It is like, this woman is trying so hard and nobody likes what she's doing.
No one likes her. It's so sad. It's like the worst tragedy in the world. She has this idea about how people think about her. It's completely off. She doesn't. Well, also, like, you don't know if they really hate her. You just think that they're probably all against her because that's how she feels.
That's how she feels. Well, no, because like, you know, she has like a husband and she has like friendships with people on the set, and she takes those things for granted all the time. She takes her hairdresser for granted all the time. She has these people in her life, and every once in a while she is legitimately tested to like actually be aware of how important those people are to her.
Yeah.
But in her pursuit of like professional respect and like cultural cachet, it is just like fumble after fumble.
Yeah.
There's no hope.
No, she thinks like you were talking about that game that they had this big plan for. You plan for the success of something. That's like a really like obvious like recipe for failure. You can't say this is my comeback because then you're hyping it up for yourself. You're hyping it up too much for you. And the plot is that like this show never even got made, right? They just filmed it.
Like the reality show about her comeback. Yeah. No, it does get made. It does. It airs. The last episode of season 1, not to give anything away, but you do see some of the show that's being made.
But the idea that it's her comeback is all lost to time because nobody realizes that they were also making like a reality show that was like trying to make fun of her or like, you know, use her to try and like just get any reaction. Yes, exactly.
It's like, it exploits her so much, and she is willing to go along with it most of the time because she's so desperate to come back from, you know, her 90s sitcom stardom. It is such a good show. I recommend everybody check out The Comeback before the new episodes.
Yeah, watch more Meredith shows. There's The Office British version.
Yes. Also unbearable.
I can't believe how many people are fans of The Office, and they don't even know what The Office is.
Oh my God.
They don't even know it's that show. It's like it's based on that. So like it has very little similarity. It's just like The Dumb Boss is similar.
The Dumb Boss is similar, but like in the American Office, they all love him.
They love him.
And in the British version, he's just a dumb boss who tortures them.
Yeah.
You know, like he is the guy that you worked for that you never want to fucking see again. Maybe you don't hate his guts, but you don't care about him, and you don't have anything flattering to remember about him.
Right, like they made it into the American Office, which I guess is the same thing, but we pretend to love the asshole that ruins our life.
Yeah. Well, like we deep down we love him. Because I mean, Michael Scott doesn't really ruin their lives. Like like David Brent is so fucking awful to them. He's so fucking awful to them. Like he
what did they do in the UK one?
Like in the first episode, there's a new temp and David's showing him around the office for the whole episode, and like trying to give him the idea that he's a funny guy, that he's like an entertainer, that he like constantly raises morale with his hilarious jokes. And he like keeps trying to find things to like impress him with that, just like a temp, just this young guy who's like laughing politely at everything he sees. And then at the end of the episode, David is in a room with that, like in his office with that guy, and he's like, watch this, I'll show you a joke. Dawn, can you come in here for a minute? And he calls in Dawn, who's the receptionist, and he's just like, hey, watch this, right? Dawn, we have a little problem here. We're letting you go. She's like, oh, why? And he's like, thieving, stealing company property. What? Do you have any proof of this? I've never stolen as much as a stapler, and you're firing me? And she just like quietly puts her face into her hands, and you just hear the tears like and like the temp guy is sitting next to David, just like his head down. Just his head down. He couldn't do anything to stop this. He can't do anything. He can't do anything about this. And David's like, that's all right. We were joking. That's like the first episode.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Oh my god. Michael Scott, I mean, Michael does fuck with their lives. Like, do you remember the one where he finds out that Oscar is gay?
No, I didn't watch that much of The Office.
Okay. I watched like two seasons of it. It sucks shit. But like, you know, he tortured this guy when he found out he was gay. Like, completely tortured him. Like, made an entire like office event out of it. And like ended up like, to show how tolerant he was, ended up like just hesitantly kissing him on the lips.
Okay, that's
all
funny.
Right, come to think of it, that one's great. But that's because Michael is awful here, just like David Brent, right?
Yeah.
Where like David would say these terrible things all the time, like you know, he'd hear something, you know, women are doing this too now, finally, and he'd like look at the camera, like to show how progressive he is. Finally, and I'm all for it. My god. And also, you know, like I feel like in British office comedies, nobody has any boundaries with sex. You know, like they talk, they make sex jokes at each other.
Yeah. Like
really filthy ones. They give each other they go to the bar together, they go to the club together after work, and they give each other like a big inflatable cock. and they bring a big inflatable cock to work. Like, is that real? Are any British people in the chat tonight? You tell me, is it realistic the way they show British people in offices joking about sex together?
I mean, they do that in the In-Betweeners, where the characters are like 15. They drink and they make sex jokes.
The In-Betweeners?
Yeah, it's also a funny British sitcom.
Oh, I've never seen that.
Yeah, that's another go on.
Yeah, I know that there are a lot of British sitcoms where they make sex jokes. I'm just wondering if it's really like that.
Well, I think in general, they're like a little bit more vulgar in British sitcoms. Like, I think they say the word cunt a lot more than we say.
Yes, and cock. You're a cock. You're a cock. You're a cock. Yeah, no, we don't say cock in our sitcoms.
No. But our sitcoms are totally different. They make like a 6-episode long series, and they call them series instead of season.
That's right. And it feels like you've been on a fucking odyssey by the time you're done with one season of one series of The Office.
Well, like the episodes are like 7 minutes longer, and it makes a big difference when you watch 6 episodes in a row, and each one is 7 minutes longer. That's like 6 times 7.
And it's just like, welcome to BBC comedy. Like, just like public funny shows.
Oh my God,
I mean,
so good.
Mike got all kinds of like really great entertainment on the public Canadian TV when he was a kid.
Yeah,
like they showed like HBO stuff and PBS stuff and like all kinds of great shit. It was like extremely well curated, good TV for everybody.
That's cool.
Everyone should watch The Office. That should be a public service to watch The Office.
So that was on BBC.
Yeah. And it was supposed to be a documentary they were recording for the BBC. Like The Office was, I think, the show that kind of started the whole like
documentary
Office documentary format. But like by the time they got to like Parks and Rec, nobody was pretending to actually even be recording a documentary even anymore. You know what I mean? Where it's just like this show is like shaky cam and interview style segments,
right?
Where characters are sat down to give their impression of a scene, but there is no pretense that a documentary is being made.
It's written exactly the same way as like a Cake Boss thing, or like a one of those TLC shows where like people fight with food against each other.
Yeah.
It's like the only difference is that these are 100% fictional as opposed to mostly fictional.
Exactly. It's just like a form of storytelling that found its legs in like reality TV.
Yeah.
And then became a scripted sitcom. But I don't know. There's very little you. There's very little
has
you can
that
do with
dried up? Do we still make shows in that format?
I don't know if there are any shows that still do that. I'm trying to think what like the current like popular sitcoms are.
Yeah.
Like I don't think like Abbott Elementary does that, and that's
I think
like kind
Modern Family also had the documentary thing.
style. Is that show still being made?
Probably not.
Yeah. Are we done with Modern Family yet? I love that we're just on Snood for the rest of the night.
What else do we play?
I don't know what else we have. We got Nightmare Cart, but I think that's one player.
Oh, really? It's not split screen?
I don't know. When I started it up, I couldn't get both controllers going.
Ah, okay. Yeah, we can switch to that. You can
find out.
Tab me out.
Oh, right.
I'm so horizontal.
I know.
Like,
we're in bean bags.
I'm on a bean bag.
We keep falling.
All right. Gotta get the other controller. There.
God, this fucking music.
This is another game that you can't sell. It's just I mean, it's been rebranded, but still, it's a free game.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's just the way.
It's legally distinct.
It says players. Well,
Oh.
yeah. I don't know if there's a split screen. You might have to play it online. How about we find out?
Oh. I don't think it's letting me jump on.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I'm so curious to know what the comeback season 3 is going to be like, because she's always just trying to it's really kind of like Ellen Partridge, which is another unbearable British comedy that I highly recommend, even though it would cause you so much pain to watch. But like Steve Coogan is kind of the British version of what Lisa Kudrow is doing. They're both kind of doing the same thing, which is play a horrible character who like struggles to survive in a media job for like an entire career.
Yeah.
Just play themselves.
Yeah.
And make fun of themselves so much. But yeah, like, I know whatever they do will be great, because it'll just be Valerie Cherish reacting to current media trends.
Yeah. Well, yeah, like shows having to keep up with the times is usually a bad thing, but if it's the comeback, then you can badly keep up with the times and be correct.
Yes.
She's going to be maladjusted, so it's not like you have to adjust yourself.
No.
Man, yeah. I wonder if I'm anything like Valerie, thinking like with my new puppets, this will be my new comeback.
This will be my comeback.
My comeback.
Well,
the comeback.
I mean, I think it's it's good to have different eras. It's good to see the separation of those eras. I'm about to wrap up a game, so new era for me coming up. I don't know yet how it's gonna shake out, but, but it's exciting,
Sure.
It's exciting to think like, oh man, I'm not gonna do something when I'm done with this. I'm not gonna do something that bores me.
Yeah, maybe you'll make a weird racing game that you think is so funny, and nobody in your family gets.
Oh my god. I'll make like the most narrative rich racing game that has ever existed. Like, you will race so hard for the story.
Yeah, the lore.
Yeah.
I'm sure this has it.
This has lore, yeah. This is so great. I fucking love it.
Oh, I can boost. I have a lot of boost.
Beautiful. Yeah, I keep sinking down too.
Sinking into our piles.
Yeah, we're in piles. Did you have anything else you wanted to talk about tonight?
Yeah, what did I write down? Let's listen to this music for a second. Did we talk about Mr. Burns? Like, Mr. Burns, like, emotionally breaking down his employees to get the best performance out of them. Like, the reason Smithers is so good at his job is because he says, you call this a tax return, you call this breakfast, you call this a cup of coffee, and just smacks the coffee out of his hand. It's like, you can't do that to a computer. A computer can be told what they did right and what they did wrong, but they can't be told, you were a failure, you can't do shit. Like, you need to be made to feel that in order to get that result.
Right, Hank Hill can't be bossed around by a computer.
No, and I was thinking about this, like the Disney 9 Old Men. Like, they needed Walt, like, to wait for everyone to leave before he started talking huge shit, right? Like, don't you think Walt would be like, this looks like crap, you have to redo all of this? Like you know, my 3-year-old could do that. Like,
I don't know. That's a good question. Did he do that to them?
I don't know. I just imagine he did, because back in the day, you could probably get away with that as the boss.
You could just abuse everybody.
You know, he gets the results. And I think that's what, you know, the character Mr. Burns does. He breaks down Homer emotionally. He breaks down Smithers emotionally. It's like, you can't have that kind of power over a machine because it doesn't have emotions, or at least, like, it won't act out of need for survival like Smithers will.
Okay, so then do you think Smithers actually loves Mr. Burns, or if he's just like, he's been broken down this way?
That's a good question. Maybe he doesn't actually love Mr. Burns. He's just like one of those people who's like so like good at their job that like they take that more seriously than anything in life.
Yeah.
That like if Mr. Burns disappeared, he'd have no one to tell him what to do, and like that's a haunting thought that makes him love Mr. Burns so much.
Right.
It's really all about that. His what you call it? His attachment to Mr. Burns.
Yes. Well, yeah, that's why this could never be fulfilled.
Right.
Because the perfect state for Smithers is what he has.
Yeah.
Which is like Mr. Burns is just out of reach.
He's happy with his computer greeting him as Mr. Burns naked. You are quite good at turning me on.
Yeah, that's like Smithers is like deep fake porn of Mr. Burns.
Yup.
Thingus is my name. Oh, somebody said before, not that it matters, but that oof sound effect was from Roblox, not Minecraft.
Yeah, I should have known that.
I mean, you know, it doesn't matter. Oh my god, I'm sinking deeper. My head is almost not on the frame anymore.
So we're sinking deeper into the muck.
Yeah.
Into the crund.
It's not possible to really like puff up a beanbag chair without getting off of it and picking it up.
It's we don't play on this thing usually because it's kind of a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
But you know, I just had to show off ring racers.
Ring racers. That was amazing.
Yeah.
It was worthy of being on the show.
That's a lot of fun. Yeah.
And it's nice to have another chance to play Nightmare Card on the show.
Yeah. Nightmare Card campaign. I've never done this.
I think Bunlith, the developer of this game, just ran a Kickstarter to make like I think like a show. I think like a 3D show that looks like this.
Yeah, that's so cool.
Yeah, I think you and Bunlith might be on the same kind of track.
Yeah. I would love to make a cartoon that looked kind of like that. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks cool. You think Burns seems to be willing to give you a break if it's your first day? Is that true?
Well, I think you have to really mess up to like get his attention.
Right. He doesn't know who you are until you mess up.
Although he seems to just be watching his employees all day on screens. And
That's
then
true.
like he notices Homer and says, "Who is that man?"
Yes.
It's like he doesn't know who he is.
He notices him like 500 times.
Yeah, he notices the incompetent buffoon And it's like, why is he here?
Yeah, why is he here? And it's Smithers' job to know all these guys and be extra mean to them.
Yeah. And, you know, he always ends up getting his job back or keeping his job somehow.
Yeah. God damn this game.
Yeah, it's just like Mario Kart. Even has like the same, it has the same aesthetics as the old Mario Kart games. Like the music that in the menu screens and stuff is like Mario Kart Wii. It's just like funky. It's like just like jazzy like lobby music, I guess.
Yeah, totally.
It's like, yeah, I like how they chose that for the aesthetic, and like they also made it like Dark Souls. They also, yeah, like it's not trying to be one thing. It's like also PlayStation aesthetic.
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know, it's just fitting. All these things are fitting. Even that Times New Roman is fitting. Nice.
The game. All right. Do I have any more notes? Do I have old notes? When you get on a plane or a train, a lot of the time you'll see the nicest seats first. Like when I was in London, I watched this train come by for me and, you know, stop near me. I saw like these really, really nice, like plush seats drive up and I'm like, ooh. And then the seats, like a couple of cars later, got thinner and they were just like a little bit of claw, like a little bit of puff to them. Oh. And then like eventually where the train stopped for me to get on, the chairs were just a line.
Oh God. Why make it you know, why make it based on class? You should just have people choose how comfortable they want their seat to be.
Choose how comfortable, like how?
I don't know.
Oh,
it's
you
like,
mean
just put up signs like they have on buses. It's like, give up your seat for someone disabled.
Right, for somebody else who needs to be comfortable more than
Hitler comes in. It's like, oh, he really needs the comf more. He puts his leg on every seat.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean. Like, when you get on a bus or a subway train, like if you're only riding for 2 stops, you're not gonna sit, right? You're like, I'm not gonna take a seat.
Yeah.
And then like if it's a full bus and there's like old people coming in, you're not gonna sit.
This is just stuff that New Yorkers automatically know.
Right.
Like the moment they're born.
Right. So there should be comfortable seats and less comfortable seats.
Yeah.
And you should just be able to choose which one you
choose.
need.
Yeah, choose which one you need.
Choose which one you need based on the idea that like everybody, you know, needs to sit in a seat.
Well, you know, I guess the assumption is that people will choose the comfiest for themselves, and then it's like first come first serve.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's why, you know, there need to be like designated seats on planes. Like people would get into fist fights. I got mad at I was surprised how mad I got at this. Like I got on a train from London to Paris, and I guess I must have been really stressed out because I woke up at 5:30 to get to the train station, and then I had to sit around London Pancras for like 2 hours waiting to go through customs for this train. And I expected London pancreas to be really fucking nice, and it was just like crundy. It looked like Philly. 2 hours in a crundy London station.
Yeah.
And then I walked to my seat. It takes me forever to even figure out which car is mine, so I'm out of breath by the time I get to my car and to my seat. I walk up to it, and it's like reserved seating. And this lady is like not only in my seat, but she's fully chowing down on a sausage roll. Like she's in the middle of her meal. It was gross. I asked her to give up her seat to me. She left. Although, you know, she left a whole bunch of crumbs.
Oh man.
Nasty sausage roll on my seat. I was imagining a really nice train ride from London to Paris because it's fast. But
and this woman and her talking sausage roll were like, beat it. Buzz off. It's like she's like chowing down, and then you realize they're actually making out.
Oh, for heaven's sake, mind your own business.
I always forget that director's name. That cartoon.
Oh, who it is? Zuza's Zoo?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember who that was. Fucking eyeballs.
Yeah, I've never been to London. I've been to France.
All right, so you've seen everything except London. You've seen the underpants.
I've seen France and underpants. Do I need to see London? You know, they say London Bridge is falling down.
Yeah.
Can I even get there?
I went over it on the lorry. I didn't spend enough time there this time. Like, you know, maybe if I'd done some touristy stuff, I would have enjoyed London, but
yeah.
I actually found it really dreary. It was, you know, I mean, it was wet and cold, but
yeah.
Well,
you probably don't eat anything that's like famous there.
No.
You don't eat catfish.
No, the best food I've had in London is like Indian food.
Yeah.
I don't think the regional food is what you come for.
Yeah.
It's like sausages made out of blood.
I was thinking like fish and chips. I would probably get fish and chips if I was there.
I guess so. I don't know if they're famous for it.
That's what I thought.
Maybe.
But yeah, I mean, so is blood sausage. You could get that too, I guess.
Oh my god, it's so fucking gross.
I would try it.
It's so nasty. It tastes like fucking scab.
I feel like I'd sooner try that than escargot.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed. But I have tried blood sausage, but not escargot. So I guess yeah. No, I'm never going to eat a snail.
I like snails.
Yeah, snails.
It's like yeah, like I don't know, eating a snail like it was a piece of seafood. I don't know.
No, like pulling it out of its shell and just like laying it flat.
Yeah, I don't know.
Fucked up.
Oh, you know, I'm more for the idea of eating like a sausage made from blood.
Yeah.
Because that's at least like turning like a part of an animal into a whole thing.
Right. It's like, yeah, it's just like a low quality part of a slaughtered animal that you try to make more food out of. But it's disgusting.
It tastes like a scab.
Tastes like a scab. It's like, you know, it's not pudding. It's like they cut it off of like a sausage and fry it.
Yeah.
and it's just blood. It's just coagulated blood. Fucking gross.
I don't know. It sounds pretty good to me.
Maybe you'd like it. It's very salty.
Well, does it taste like blood?
Yeah. Tastes like fucking
I don't know if
iron.
I don't know if I like that.
Yeah.
Well, like that's maybe 100, 200 years ago, they had more of a reason to have to eat that shit.
I mean, our Jewish kid version of that would be chopped liver, like
or gefilte fish.
Gefilte fish, disgusting remains of fish.
Is that what it's made from?
Ground up bones of fish.
Is that what it is?
I don't know what the fuck gefilte fish is.
Well, I've never heard of a gefilte fish as a type of fish.
No, it doesn't live in the water.
It's not a kind of fish that tastes like that.
I think it's like white fish or something.
I used to think that because I thought people were saying filter fish. I thought that was a type of fish, like catfish.
Filter fish, like a fish you'd have in a fish tank with a filter.
Filter fish.
Filter fish.
Gefilte. Gefilte.
Gefilte fish. I hardly even know a fish. Gefilte fish. It is like
it's cold.
Yeah, it's cold. It's cold. All right.
It's like a weird sponge that's on everyone's plate before the meal for some reason.
Here, if you're not Jewish, but you've ever had any Jewish food, you might have had a matzo ball.
Yeah.
Right? A matzo ball, a delicious dumpling. Yeah. Delicious dumpling in a soup, right? Don't be fooled. Gefilte fish looks like a matzo ball, except it's fish guts. Well, it's fish something.
It's fish fog.
It's fish fog ground into the shape of like a tube.
Yeah.
Of like a fat tube. And it's floating in salt. It's like floating in salty, soupy water.
Yeah, it's just like, is it pickled?
Yeah, it's like
it's like briny.
It's briny.
Oh, it's a battle.
And that's you eat that before dinner. You eat that before dinner. Grandma brings that out as like a starter.
Yeah. You start with gefilte fish and then you get soup.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like. And it's disgusting, but I would like choke it down because it was like the first food on the plate.
Yeah, it's not that bad. It's just like fish.
Yeah, but
just fishy.
It's just that's as gross as blood sausage, right?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
That's the salty depression food.
Yeah. Something you ate when that was what was available.
Yeah. It's a tradition to be sad. But if you do that in Passover, it's like probably there to remind you of your sorrow, your tears.
Your only bread is saltines, and it's not even salty.
Yeah, you're saltines with no salt.
With no salt.
The salt is in the water. You have to put salt water, and you put your
dip
greens.
Your finger, you dip your greens in salt water and then lick the salt off of the greens while taking a bite of matzah, and you can almost make something that tastes good.
Well, Hillel figured it out. He made the sandwich.
You're right.
He took some haroset and put it onto a piece of matzah with like some greens.
Rabbi Hillel finally spiced up Passover for us.
He did everything for us. He summarized the entire Bible in 1 minute, in 1 second. He said, a young man came to him and said, "Teach me the Torah while I'm standing on my foot." And he obliged him. He said, it mostly says, love thy neighbor and as your own. Like everything else is just, whatever. It's just fluff.
Yeah. Love thy neighbor.
Love thy neighbor as yourself. That's the teachings of the Torah. According to Hillel in 1 second. But in the story, he asked some other rabbi first, and that rabbi just smacked him with a piece of paper or something and said, "Get out of here." And Hillel was nice to him. Well,
wow.
he took him seriously while this guy was clearly making fun of him. But I guess Hillel saw his wisdom, saying that how much of this is commentary, and Hillel is a lot of it is commentary. You don't really need all of the commentary.
Damn. Thanks, Hillel.
Yeah, he summarized the Bible. He gave us the sandwich.
He helped us to be Jewish without having to do much.
Yes, that's true. Well, I sometimes forget his name. I don't even have to do that.
Right.
Just remember his sandwich.
You'll just read it in the abbreviated Haggadah.
Yeah.
At Passover.
Yeah, he's mentioned at Passover.
Lopsy says, "Why is there no Jewish food restaurants? Are there any? They're called delis." That's a Jewish restaurant.
Yeah.
If anything else purports to be a Jewish restaurant, they're like some sort of a modern take on it.
Yeah, I would love to get a good old fashioned Katz's Deli sandwich. You know, pastrami on rye or corned beef on rye.
They have them in Philly. If you know where to look for 'em.
I don't.
All right, there's a place called Jaime's that I have only once been to, but Mike and Oscar hit that place up every week. Jaime's. My boy is. Yeah.
Oh,
He goes there every week and he gets a peanut butter sandwich.
Yum.
And goes to the pickle bar. And he gets like the exact full sour pickle that we used to have at Deli King in Lake Success.
Deli King. Yeah.
That was some good shit. And next to it was Dairy King for those who keep kosher.
For those who keep kosher, yeah. We didn't really go to Dairy King, did we?
No, because it was vegetarian.
Yeah.
But Deli King, yeah, you go there and they put like unlimited pickles down on the table, half sours and full sours, and you can get like knishes, cold cuts and hot pastrami and corned beef and shit on rye.
Oh man, I missed that. I used to go to Ben's because there was one right next to my school.
Oh yeah, that's like a chain.
I missed that. Yeah, it's a chain, but it's so rare. Lopsy has never heard of that.
Lopsy's never heard of that.
It's so rare that it's still constrained to New York where everything's authentic.
Yeah, New York and Philadelphia have, or maybe not Philly itself.
They got Ben's in Florida too, I think.
Oh yeah, right. New York and Florida. Well, yeah, that's a no-brainer. It's the same people. But just outside of Philly, there's a lot of Jewish people, so it creeps in.
Yeah.
There's like Middle Child Kitchen is very specifically supposed to be Jewish.
Yeah.
Like they've got like we went there on your birthday one year. And they've got like that rectangular latke.
That place is great. Yeah, that latke was awesome.
Yeah, geometric latke. Are there any in Baltimore? I don't know what Jewish restaurants there are in Baltimore. I haven't spent enough time there.
But I mean, I don't know where. I don't know if you'd probably be out of luck to get them where you are, Lopsy. But we can tell you the recipes and you can try to create them yourself. I mean, it's tough. I don't know how they do it.
If you've got bagels, if you've got good New York style bagels around, that's pretty Jewish without being like a full service Jewish restaurant. That's about don't get it. If you get them at the grocery store, that's not Jewish.
Well, I got bagels from the grocery store because the bagels at the bagel place next to me are even worse than the grocery store bagels.
That like they opened a Kismet down the hill.
They opened a bagel.
Yeah, on Main Street.
Man, I gotta get some real bagels because like it's depressing not having real bagels to eat.
Kismet's like a little undercooked sometimes, but like they're legit. They're not bad.
I'm like Mr. Incredible, and Syndrome is like, you're just like everyone else now.
Yeah. No, don't let the world beat you down. Have a good bagel.
Yeah.
I mean, I think I get Bart's once a week.
Oh my god.
Bart's.
Farm.
Bart.
Yeah, I got that recently and it was like $70. So
I would like to have it delivered to your house. Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
so expensive.
it's a little expensive to be lazy about it.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah, because like they'd have to drive there.
It's worth it though. I know it's a pain in the ass, but it is worth it because they've got like a transparent like window where you can see them making the bagels.
Oh my god.
And this looks so great.
Yeah, I'd love to just like sit there and drink coffee for a minute.
Oh my god. It's very good. But yeah, it's like in West Philly. It would take you like 15 minutes to drive there. So
yeah.
Usually when you want a bagel, you don't want to do that.
No.
A bagel at home.
No. Yeah, I mean, getting bagels delivered is crazy. I don't think I can handle that, doing that again. Although, you know, I could just like order more bagels and that would make it worth it.
Right, but then they'll never be fresh again. You can only eat them fresh.
Well, I need to invite people over then. I'll figure it out. I'll figure this out.
We'll have bagels after Hanukkah. After Hanukkah dinner.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, that's I love that.
Yeah.
It's always a classic.
Yeah, always a classic. Everyone has coffee and that's Jewish food. Deli and bagels.
Yeah. Well, yeah, like you gotta try the like rye. You gotta try like corned beef on rye and all that.
Yeah.
You gotta try knishes. That's a really big one for me.
Knishes are good. They're like potato. The thing is, I always want like a little bit of a knish. I never want to eat the entire thing.
Oh my god. Yeah, just let me eat the rest of yours.
But a latke, on the other hand,
oh my god,
where everything is crisp, like there's always a crispy surface.
Yeah, latkes are good. Although when the option is there to have a knish, I always go for the knish.
Noted. Should I make knishes for Hanukkah this year?
Oh my god, I would love that. That would make me happy.
I just ordered matzo balls from Miss Rachel. So it's gonna be some good shit.
Nice.
Yeah, I love just like talking about our family dinner on here.
Yeah, you know, matzo ball soup is something you can make at home. That's not too hard.
It's really good. Yeah, if you're not vegan, it's really easy to make.
Just get like a lot of salt and some matzo ball mix.
Get the mix and it's easy peasy. Put eggs in it.
Yeah.
We should wrap it up. Do we have any final thoughts for the night?
Did I have something I wanted to talk about?
You hear Montreal has good bagels. I've had them. They're fine. Next. No, they're good. They're good. It's a different style. I had Saint Viteurs. Those are very good. But also Jewish. Just a very, you know, regional difference.
Oh yeah, also like Dr. Brown's. Like if you can get your hands on some Dr. Brown's soda, there's like weird fucking flavors like celery
flavor.
You know,
and then cream soda.
Yeah, I like diet black cherry. The diets are good.
The diet ones are good. Yeah, the diet black cherry is really good. Yeah, like cream soda, root beer. Oh, they're all so good. They're all a special treat for me. and if you're gonna have an authentic Jewish dinner, you gotta get the 2-liter bottle of Dr. Brown's on the table.
Yeah.
No cans for everyone.
I like a cold can of Dr. Brown's.
I mean, I prefer that, but when you're having a family dinner, it's got to be the 2-liter bottle.
You gotta get the 2-liter bottle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're gonna finish it in one go.
But you can't always say what you're gonna get. Like they don't always have the 2-liter bottle and the cans.
I know.
Sometimes it's one or the other. Yeah, it's not fair.
Not fair.
You know, they should have all this stuff where Lopsy lives.
Yeah, Lopsy.
They should have chains.
You should have like a prepackaged little like Jewish deli experience that you can have once in a while. Be like, oh my god, I love Jewish food. My favorite type of food is actually Jewish food. And I'm not, but
And like you're just like in the middle of Australia, and it's like no one can hear you at all from like 7,000 miles in every direction.
Yeah, you just hear like, right? Like,
it's like Kangaroo Jack.
like just playing a little horn. Like the kangaroo, and I'm so sorry. Like the kangaroo and the rescuers down under, like the first thing you hear, it's just blowing that horn, and then you see like this field of grass in Australia, and it's like, and like the flowers are all CG in 1990.
Oh man,
or something.
I like that CG. It looks cool.
It looks amazing. It looks really exciting.
Yeah.
It's I love that intro because, you know, I've never been to Australia before. I would love to see it someday, but my idea of it comes from like the majesty of that one CG cliff at the beginning of The Rescuers Down Under.
My idea comes from the idea of looking at it at night on a map, and it's just like the entire country is nothing. And then there's like on the coast, there's lights, and then the very center, there's one light. Oh shit, he changed form and I died.
Oh damn. I mean, from what I understand, Melbourne has like a great video game scene, or at least did a few years back, because there's like PAX Australia, and during the month of PAX, like a million other events are happening. So there's just like an entire month of video games in Australia.
Yeah.
That I would love to go to sometime.
Yeah, that'd be cool, because, you know, once in a while, someone from Australia will come to one of our events. It's like, wow, you came all the way here.
Came here from Australia?
Yeah, like I remember meeting a bunch of guys from Australia, and it's like they were sticking around for a while because they came all this way.
Yes, but they're used to the trip, right? Like I know someone who's from New Zealand and has gone back and forth quite a bit over the years.
Yeah.
Just used to the trip. I'm sure if I asked this person if they were used to the trip, they would say it was a nightmare.
Well,
you know?
you go on flights pretty frequently, right?
Yeah, but I live on the East Coast, so like going to Europe is not a very long flight. It's like like 7-8 hours.
Yeah.
And going to California is like 5 hours. So
yeah, even that is like a nightmare for me. I hate being on a plane for longer than 30 minutes.
Really?
I love the short flights from Pittsburgh to New York. That was great. It takes 30 minutes.
After that, do you start to get uncomfortable? Is that it?
I just like, I'm still up here. Like like if I take a Dramamine to try and pass out, I'm just like a zombie up there.
Oh yeah.
Like I don't even know if I want to do that.
No, I mean it's better these days. Like you just bring a laptop and plug it in and get on the internet.
Yeah.
And then you'll pass the time just fine.
Okay. Yeah, that's true. The last time, I don't think there was a internet. It was it was like 2011. It was a long time ago.
You can get on the internet now for like, I mean, it's like $35. It's not cheap, but like, you know, for me, it's an 8-hour workday, so I'm always taking it. And, and then you could also just like watch streaming videos the entire time. Like, you can watch like movies that you've been meaning to watch. And that's how I watched Lake House recently.
Get some movie watching in. That is, you know, like you know, that does a little bit for the feeling I was just describing of just being like, ugh, I'm still on a plane.
Yeah.
Like when I'm watching a movie and then like that feeling occurs, at least I can be distracted by the movie.
Oh yeah.
Like I pop in and out of it, you know, like I'm watching a movie and then it's just like the like buzzing of the plane. It's like, oh yeah, I'm reminded that I'm on a plane.
Yeah, that you're still
and
up
then,
here.
And then for the rest of my fucking life, when people mention that movie, I'll be like, oh yeah, I watched the plane.
Yeah, right. Well, yeah, plane movies are forever distinct from movies you watch anywhere else. It's true.
Are they bad? Are they movies that deserve a small screen on the back of somebody's seat?
I always watch bad movies on a plane. I always do it.
Like Incredibles 2, is that a plane movie?
Sure. I watch, let's see, what have I watched recently on a plane? I watched what was it called? Convoy? No, Convent? So it was a church drama.
Movie you can't remember the name of.
Yeah, Convex. It's like a church drama about, like, you know, selecting the new pope.
Okay.
And
yeah, I remember.
Convent?
Pontiff.
Yeah. No, not that one.
This is
like,
a different pope movie.
Yeah, different pope movie. I watched some of that, and it was, yeah, Convex. And it was just like, it was just so fucking by the book, you know?
Yeah.
Every fucking beat of this movie was by the book. 20 minutes in, I was done.
Yeah.
I watched
nauseous.
Yeah, I'm getting nauseous watching this game.
I'm trying to beat Father Gregory. Not doing well.
I watched Lake House, which I was like, it's been a while since I watched a movie that I think Conclave, thank you. It's been a while since Barbie on a Plane, that's a good one. Wonka no sound. I watched Lake House, which was like, I'm so glad I watched that movie. It's truly terrible, but like I love They Came Together. It's like one of my favorite spoofs.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize just how much Lake House was a target of their ire. So watching Lake House was great because I was like, oh my god, this movie's
it's like seeing something that you think David Cross might have been inspired by to make a Mr. Show sketch.
Exactly.
Like I feel like I've seen that before. Like I saw like some cheesy documentary thing that was like, whoa, is this a Mr. Show thing? Like this reminds me of something exactly the same from Mr. Show.
Oh well, they're like apparently like that. There was like the what was the sketch where it was just like Bob Odenkirk was watching some documentary where it was about like what was it? It was about like some like minstrel era performer. And everyone was talking about them and they were just like the way Bob Odenkirk describes watching this documentary, he's like, every single person was like, he was terrible on set, he was abusive, he made an enemy of everyone, and he tormented people. But then you see how the man could dance. It was like Al Jolson, and then Bob Odenkirk's like, and you see how the man could dance, and then they cut to him just doing the worst performance you've ever seen, just the shittiest performance.
But boy, could he dance! Cut to him dancing like shit. Yeah, there's an audio of him saying this somewhere, of Bob Odenkirk describing this. So fucking funny.
Yeah, it radicalized him, you know? Yeah, I felt that way, like Michael Ian Black and what's his name wrote this script after seeing that movie, and it just absolutely making them go out of their heads watching it. I watched a movie called, oh my god, we need to turn this show off pretty soon. I watched it on a not so long ago plane ride. I watched a movie called, it was like a Big Pain or something. It was like Kieran Culkin was in it. It was just, you know, playing like he's playing the guy that you get Kieran Culkin for. And it's a movie about Jewish people going like Jewish cousins meeting up in Europe to like go to the concentration camp where their grandmother went.
Yeah.
And you know, again, very by the numbers, A24-esque kind of movie. And I was like watching it like mad, like I want to make this movie. Like, how dare you be the one to make this movie about millennials going to the concentration camp where their grandmother was? Like, I want to do that. How dare you? How dare you make a mediocre movie out of this? It was insulting.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you know, I made a comic where Audrey and Victor visit Auschwitz, and Victor is like, "Fuck you, Auschwitz," and starts punching it. And then the final panel is Audrey saying, "I can't believe you guys kicked out of Auschwitz." That's not disrespectful, though. That's funny.
No. Well, yeah.
Victor, he's disrespectful.
I think like a real pain. Yeah, that's what it was called. I found it pretty. I found it pretty by the book. You know.
No. All right, let's see if I can kill Father Gregory. No, he's killing me.
All right, if you can kill him, we'll turn the show off. You like the scene where they go to the house and some guy's living there and asks him to leave. I did like that scene. That was good. That was good. It was like, yeah, no, you got kicked out of your house and you can't go back to it now. Somebody lives there.
Damn it. Well, I died. Are we ending the show?
Died.
Yeah.
You're not going to be able to do it.
I thought you meant if I could do it this time.
Oh, well, you can keep trying.
All right.
Trying to think of another airplane movie I watched and or enjoyed.
Or just a movie you haven't seen, but you should plan to watch on an airplane because it's in that vein.
I watched like Oppenheimer on a plane, like the first 20 minutes again.
Casino,
like, also
because that's a TV movie, I guess.
Casino's a TV movie.
It's not Goodfellas, so you know why get too comfortable.
That's a good one. Okay, let me see if I can think of one. Oh my god. Yeah, don't get too comfortable. Let's see. Shit.
Yeah, a movie for being sort of alert in case the plane stops and you have to end the movie immediately.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, maybe sequels, maybe
Yeah, like I'd watch like Mean Girls 2. Was that made?
Probably.
Was there a Mean Girls 2?
Meaner Girls.
I watched a movie on this last plane I was on, starring Pamela Anderson. I was like, yeah, sure. And unfortunately, the movie was stinky.
Yeah.
I only watched 20 minutes. My signature 20 minutes of it.
Yeah.
There was like a woman. There's like a woman in this movie. She's like a 65-year-old alcoholic, and the screenwriter gave her the line, "Way to bury the lead, asshole."
What does that mean?
It's just some shit that like media people on Twitter say.
Bury
the lead, because this character shows up to a gathering and is not immediately, you know, forthcoming about what his intentions are.
Okay.
And then he tells everybody why he came to tell them something, and she's like, "Way to bury the lead, asshole." Like this character who like they have not done the work to like develop. It's just speaking in the voice of like somebody on Twitter.
Yeah.
So I just like turn the movie off, and like that's like something you can do on the plane, you know?
Yeah.
Where you can just be like, "Nope." I guess you can do that.
Lost movie. Well, yeah, I don't know how often you do that when there's other people watching.
No, not often. When I'm like watching a movie with someone else, I have more tolerance.
Yeah.
Last Crusade you would watch on a plane?
Yeah, I don't know if I've seen it.
No, I haven't seen it. What did I watch on a plane? I gotta think of a good one.
Plane movies.
Plane movies.
Just plain movies.
Just
planes. Give that to Oscar.
Oh, you know what I would watch on a plane? Any movie in the last like 20 years with Tom Hanks in it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, like, you know, when you get so mad at his Mr. Rogers movie, at least no one can hear you because you'll be in the sky.
Yeah, exactly.
No one except the people on the plane.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tom Hanks movies from the past 20 years.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good airplane fare.
Airplane fodder.
Yeah.
Died on the plane. Yeah, I don't know. What else?
Yeah, I feel like I can think of like 2 more plane movies before we call it a night.
Well, yeah, I'm interested in just like what is the quintessential plane movie? Can we come up with that?
Quintessential plane movie.
Like because how do you describe the plane movie? It's like a movie that's not good enough to be a DVD.
Yeah.
So you have to watch on a plane.
Yeah.
Where you don't own it and don't feel like it.
You'll never own it.
You don't want to own it.
No.
Yeah, I don't know. Because, you know, they have to be a little bit better than bad movies for you to want to watch them on a plane.
Exactly.
It's like, maybe if the movie is stupid enough, it'll distract me from the plane ride, which I hate so much.
Yes.
It's like, maybe it's about it being really dumb. Or maybe it's about, like, you know, it's kind of a sour thing to be on a plane for that long. So, like, maybe the movie can, like, I don't know, like help you remember the movie being bad instead of the plane ride.
You know what my favorite, like a movie I watched, like sometimes if a movie is better than you expected it to be on a plane, you form like an irrational attachment to it. You bond with it.
Yeah.
Because you're in danger, you're in the air. So you trauma bond with a okay movie that was better than you expected.
I'm going to die watching this movie. You know, when the plane starts falling, I'm not going to turn the movie off. I'm going to get as much out of this life as I can.
I watched
Just You and Me movie.
Yes, exactly. And that movie for me was, and all right, go ahead and turn off the stream if you don't want to be spoiled by the movie I'm about to describe. But this movie called like 10,000 Years of Loneliness that like I'd like heard about it before it came out, and then it came out and I was like, oh, did that come out? I didn't hear anyone talk about it, and it just disappeared.
Yeah.
And it was Tilda Swinton, and she plays like an academic who studies like basically like fairy tales and mythology, and she starts to like see a vision of a genie like while she's giving like presentations. Like the movie's played very straight and realistic until suddenly fantastical things start to happen. Anyway, she gets roped into like she buys a mysterious lamp in a marketplace, and she rubs it in her hotel room, and Idris Elba comes out of it as a genie, and she, because she's such a scholar of fairy tales, she refuses to believe that he's real, and he has to tell her thousands of years worth of stories of his life. And they sit on the hotel bed. She's like in her robe. She like rubbed the lamp in her robe, and he tells her tales from like 5,000 years ago of his life, and every story he tells is incredible. And like towards the end of the movie, they have sex and begin a relationship together. And I was just 100% on board with this fucking movie. I was so on board with this movie. And then like at the end of the movie, they've been in love with each other together for so long that the genie is starting to like die, and she lets him go free so that he doesn't have to die. Like,
yeah.
I didn't expect anything, and I got that. Like, I can't even explain to you how the things I just described, done well, were, like, incredible to me in that moment. It's also the director of, Babe. If it gives you an idea of sort of the whimsicality of this movie.
Interesting.
All right. We call it a night.
Yeah. There's your
That's
two
my plane
your
movie.
two plain movies.
Yes.
Babe.
Babe.
10,000 Years
Or
of
if you've
Women.
never seen it, Babe in the Pig in the City.
Yeah, that one's a plain movie.
Yeah.
The smaller the screen, the more impressive it is.
Yes, exactly. And it is impressive. On a little screen. Yeah, Babe, Pig in the City, and 10,000 Years of Loneliness. Check it out on your next plane ride, which definitely won't have either of those movies. But, like,
Just sneak them on.
sneak them on. Yeah, just download them to your phone.